Hey guys, it's Angel here, and I just wanted to kind of give you essentially a little update, seeing as the year is now ending. I think it's all fair to say that 2016 hasn't been the greatest of years, so I'm quite happy that it's ending and that we're getting a new year, and it's kind of like the opportunity to do new things. I'm one of those people who does hate New Year's resolutions, and people going, New Year, New Me, but essentially this is kind of what the video is. And you're probably wondering why I'm wearing a Star Wars hat, despite the fact that it is currently Christmas time. At least it is when I'm filming this. It's simply to go with my Christmas jumper that I bought this year from Nerd Merch. If they've still got it in stock, I'll put a link to it in the bio. But it's called the Ugly Sweater for some reason. I don't really know why, but it's pretty cool. It's as you can see, Chewie, Han, Luke, and Leia all singing Christmas carols, which is pretty cool. So I thought I'd wear my new hat from EGX along with it. And also, you probably can't see them in my lap, but I've got my cool new Christmas Eevee plushie, which I got from Something Japanese. Again, if they're in stock, I will post them online. However, I did see recently that they're not there anymore, so there's a possibility they might not be there. But with Christmas just around the corner, essentially, it'll be there. And then I also have my Christmas Joker from EGX back in July. So I've got those two sat on my lap. But anyway, I will stop babbling and stop showing off my cool stuff. So yeah, essentially I have got it all written down. I've got it written down right there so I can see it now. So this is kind of like a video just to kind of give you an idea of what I plan to do next year. There's been a lot of umming and ahhing, hence why this video is so late, of a couple of changes that I want to make and some new stuff that I want to do. So, first things first, I think we need to talk about the series that I plan to do, because the video that I put, my first video that I put up saying I was going to do Deadly Premonition, Normal Boots Academy, I think there's some other ones as well, like Yandere Simulator and stuff like that. I have been trying to play those. It's been a bit difficult because for Yandere Simulator, at least back when I tried, there wasn't a Windows 10 version of it. It's only Windows 7, and I have Windows 10 on my computer, so it's been a bit difficult to try and film that, because whenever I download it, it's like, oh, your software is not supported, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, I haven't been able to play that just yet, although I really do want to. I'm hoping that the developer will have a Windows 10, essentially, version. I would be very surprised if he didn't at some point. So I'm just waiting on that. If it has already been out, I'm very sorry. I haven't really been paying attention because there's just been so much other stuff going on. And the same with Normal Boots Academy, it's been quite hard because whenever I download it, it's saying that the firewall is basically blocking it. So I need to change it. I have been fiddling around with it a little bit, but it hasn't really worked. So I just need to fiddle around with it a bit more and figure it out. As for Deadly Premonition, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a bit of a noob when it comes to filming stuff. I mean, filming stuff on the PC is perfectly fine. It's just other consoles are a bit harder. I do have the equipment for it. I'm still like fiddling around with it a little bit, but I promise you I will do Deadly Premonition. I do actually have it right here. Thank you to Jason for providing it for me. I think it was a birthday gift not too long ago. So I've got that. So I will be working on those. I'm hoping Deadly Premonition will start in the new year. I'm not sure when, but it will. I can't promise, but I am definitely hoping to work on it. And for the time being, though, I will continue with Doom. I know there's only been like 3 episodes, but I've got like 6 episodes worth. So I will continue with that. It's just that I've been so busy, and then my computer's been fucking up and just all sorts, so I've been kind of forgetting about it. But essentially what I want to do is that I will, because I upload once a week, so it still gives me a bit of time to record and edit stuff. So I'm hoping to get a Doom episode out every week. If I don't do it every week, it will be every other week. And I'll also be doing another game, because I don't want to just give you guys just Doom, because it's quite nice to mix it up. So the other game I have been considering is the Battlefield 1 campaign. I do have Battlefield 1. I was streaming it. I have been recording some stuff for it, but then that went a bit weird. So basically the footage got corrupted. So I haven't played it really. Well, been playing it in my spare time, but I haven't played it on my channel for a little while. So apparently the campaign is really good, so I'm considering it. I'm still really enjoying Battlefield 1. It's been out for a couple of months now, and usually when a game's been out for a couple of months, at least a game like that where you play it consistently online, I get really sick of it. But I haven't been. So I'll try. I might do the campaign. It kind of depends on how I am with all these other games. Another game I am considering is this one, Star Wars: The Old Republic. I bought this back ages ago. As you can tell, I haven't even taken it out of the wrapper yet. I bought it ages and ages ago, and only to find out that on the Origin store it's for free. Ugh. But never mind. Well, that might be the second one. Anyway, I'm really considering playing this on the channel as well, simply because it's supposed to be really, really good. And I'm a huge Star Wars fan, as you can tell with with all this stuff. So I'll be playing that as well. So you have probably at least 3 games series going on. I think some of the other ones. Was there any other ones that I was considering? I know there's like loads of other things that. Oh yes. This one. So with Deadly Premonition, I don't know if many of you know about this game, but essentially it's considered a good bad game, essentially. My friends recommended it to me, then bought it for a birthday present, and my friends recommended me another game called Ride to Hell. This is Retribution. This game is pretty bad, as you can tell by the 1% approval rating it's been given. So I am thinking about playing it. Basically, I think what my channel is consist of is one good game and one bad game. But I'm definitely considering that for the future. So these are the 3 games that I'm considering along with others. What was the other thing I wanted to mention? Oh yeah, themed online games. I've actually been really enjoying it because I've been doing Christmas ones, Christmas December games I've been calling it. Got some more coming up. Well, actually that depends when this video comes out. But I will definitely be doing that. So, for example, I'll see if I can find any New Year's games. There probably won't be, but I'll give it a go. I know there's like Chinese New Year games, which would be pretty cool. And then obviously like with other events going on throughout the year, so like Valentine's Day, Easter, stuff like that, I might do like just crappy online flash games. I don't know what it's about them, but I just really like them. So I'm going to continue doing that. Streaming is the big one. Streaming, back when I first started doing YouTube, I used to do about once a week, and then it got to the point where I stopped doing it, and then I started again, and then I stopped. I do want to do it consistently. It's just that it's just finding the time, because obviously with a 9-to-5 job, it's quite hard, because I usually save all my stuff for the weekend. But I've also got my blog going up, and I've got some other things in the background, so it's a bit difficult. But what I would like to try and do is stream once a week, or at least stream every other week. Maximum, I'm not really sure, to be honest. I'm going to test a couple of things out and see how it goes. It's going to be a bit difficult, I think, at first, until I set a rhythm. But yeah, I would like to do that. The only problem is with the new software that I've got, I can broadcast, but I can't broadcast and record at the same time. I think there is a way to do it, so I need to figure out how, and I will eventually, and then I'll be doing what I did with my last videos and doing just like highlight videos, which would be pretty cool. Is there anything else that I've written down? Oh yeah, suggestions. Oh no, we'll go to suggestions in a minute. The next one is games for the future, so games that are going to be happening in 2016. Sorry, I'll just put these away quickly. Games for 2017. To be honest, I don't really actually know many games that are coming out next year. I know there's like expansions and stuff for other games, but not really like new releases. The one that I'm definitely going to be playing is Tekken 7, because I'm a huge Tekken fan. You probably can't see my poster, but I've got like a couple of posters over there, that way. So I will definitely be playing Tekken 7. Also, the great thing about Tekken 7 is it's actually coming to the PC for the first time next year. I don't know when the release date is. Hadara has literally just said sometime in 2017. So it could be September, it could be May, it could be whenever. But as soon as that game comes out, I will be playing it. It kind of depends what platform I'm going to buy it on, because it's coming out on Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and PC. I really am tempted to get it on PC, because I just know, because everyone knows, if you buy a game on PC, the graphics are going to be absolutely amazing compared to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Hence why I play Grand Theft Auto on PC rather than PlayStation 4, even though I still use a controller. So I am quite tempted to buy it on PC. But again, it kind of depends whether Hodera is going to release special... He probably is going to release special editions for the game. Because he's done that executively with... since Tekken 5, essentially. So I reckon it's going to be special editions. They might differ on platforms, I don't know. But I think I'm going to say like 90% I'm definitely going to play it on PC. And I would definitely be playing like the story mode and campaigns and online games and stuff like that. So that will definitely be on my channel next year. Right, suggestions. Yeah, suggestions. If anyone's got any suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments, or you can contact me via my very few social media accounts that I've got. I've got a Facebook page, Twitter page. I have a blog, which you can also contact me on. I have an Instagram account as well, which is always worth contacting me on, or something like that. So yeah, I'm always open to suggestions. So if anyone's got any suggestions for me, please let me know. Right, next category is events. Haha, this is the exciting part. So as you know, if you're a follower of my channel, you'll know that I've done quite a few events this year. I've done both MCMs. I've done both Hyper Japan. So Hyper Japan back in July, and then the Christmas market a couple of months ago. I've also done EGX. I'm still going to continue doing events next year. I'm definitely going to both MCMs next year. I think it's fair to say at this point I will always be going to MCM, because it's just so amazing and my friends always go. So definitely MCM next year. I think actually at this point they announced that the tickets are actually going to be out in December rather than next year. So hopefully at this point I've bought my tickets. I'm also considering going to the London Anime and Gaming Con. I've seen it on my Facebook feed quite a few times, and I've been about, oh, maybe I should do it. And yeah, so I'm happy to do that. I'm probably going to do that for all 3 days. MCM I'm going to definitely do for all 3 days. London Gaming and London Anime and Gaming Con, or whatever way it's pronounced, I will be doing for all 3 days as well. The one event that I'm probably most likely not going to do is Hyper Japan. Simply because out of all the events that I did last year, I think I mentioned this in my my Christmas market video, my roundup thing, is that I did enjoy Hyper Japan. I just didn't enjoy it as much as the other events that I did, so MCM and EGX. So Hyper Japan at the moment is ruled out. If I do decide to go, I'll only be going for 1 day, but I will still film it. Simply because it's just a great event and there's loads going on, so it'd be quite cool if I do go. It might just be the 1 day, or it might be the whole weekend. Right, what else is there? EGX is a possibility. I've kind of been hinting about this in my other videos. The only reason why I wouldn't be going is because I've actually got something planned in September, and I will go on to that in a minute. But EGX, I absolutely loved it. I would love to go again. Definitely. And, you know, I just really enjoyed it. And I'm kind of hoping that if I do go again, I'll be able to bring more people with me. Should be quite good. So more of us can enjoy it. The other events that I'm quite interested in is London Film and Comic Con. So this is an event I've never been to before. I have heard of it because it's had some really good guests, like Sylvester McCoy's been there. The guy from Hannibal Lecter's been there. I've forgotten his name, but I'll put it on the video. Will Wheaton's been there. Just so many superstars have been there. I think even Patrick Stewart's been there at least once or twice, and like Martin Freeman and like Elijah Wood and all that. Like, you know, basically the geeky kind of actors. Majority of them have been there. So I would quite like to go. Again, that's one I'm considering, and will probably be all 3 days. It just kind of depends. And then the other event that I really want to go to is a 1 day only event, but I really want to go, and it's called the London Gaming Market. So essentially, it sells. It's for 1 day. It's in a hotel in London, and they sell gaming merchandise, games, and they also sell board games, which is another thing that I'm quite into a little bit. So I kind of want to broaden my boarding game collection. So I'll be going there. I'll be filming it, even though it's only 1 day. I might as well, because there might be some people who are like, oh, I'm kind of considering it, but maybe I should watch a video just to see what it's like. So yeah, I'll be doing that as well, which would be really cool. Thankfully, it's only 1 day, as I've repeated myself many times. But I'll be going to the one that's on a weekend, because then that way I don't have to take extra time off of work. So yeah, those are all the events. So MCM is a definite. London Anime and Gaming Con is probably a 90% one, as is London Film and Comic Con. EGX, I would, if I can go, it's a 100% that I will be going. If I can do it, I will go. And also the London Gaming Market, that I think is more a 90% one as well. I definitely want to go to that one, because I think it would be quite cool. So yeah, other things that will be happening next year. My blog. If you're an avid follower of mine, thank you very much. But you'll probably be noticing I haven't written on my blog for the past couple of weeks. And that's literally because I just haven't really, like... It's going to sound really horrible, but I just haven't had the passion for it over the past couple of weeks. I was thinking about how I could change it up. And one of my ideas was, maybe I should bring my blog onto YouTube. You know, because basically what I really like about my blog is that, yes, when on YouTube, when I'm playing games, I usually talk about just that game that I'm playing, whereas with my blog, I can talk about a lot of other games. So I usually talk about trailers that I've seen, or rumours that I've heard, or, you know, like, Nintendo has released new pictures of the new Legend of Zelda game, you know, something like that. And I really enjoy that. I just, as of late, I haven't really had that much passion for it, so I was like, maybe I should bring it to YouTube. And then for the past couple of weeks, a lot of my friends have been reading my articles that I wrote for the book called Video Games You'll Never Get to Play by the Unseen 64 organisation. If you have not seen that book, I highly recommend that you go and find it. I will put a link to it in the description below, but essentially it's a whole group of us. There's like loads and loads of us who wrote articles for games that were either just demos and then were cancelled, or were just lost, or whatever. It's basically a game that never came into fruition. I covered quite a few games. I also helped with the introduction and stuff like that, and the editing. So, you know, a lot of people have really been enjoying that, and that's kind of reignited my fire to continue with my blog. So I will continue with the blog, but I won't be doing it again until next year. There will be an article whenever, before the year ends, going, like, basically, because last year I did, like, my top 10 games of the year, and then I did, like, my top 10 most anticipated games for the following year. Now when I think about it, not many of them actually came out this year. I kind of want to switch it up this year, and I'm going to go for top picks. So that's going to include a lot of things. So that's going to include books, comics, maybe. I haven't actually read that many comics this year. TV shows, films, blah, 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 blah. So it won't be just games. So I'm going to be doing that before the year ends. So there's going to be that, and then I'll be continuing it like I did before, every Saturday of every week. Yeah. So, yeah. No, there's not going to be extra videos now of me talking about, you know, new images of the Breath of the Wild or anything like that. It's going to be all on my blog. Link is in the bio if you're interested. Thank you very much if you are interested. You take a look and maybe follow me, or just favourite a couple of my articles. That would be great. Alright, last but not least is the event that I've been talking about for quite some time that's going to be happening next September. So essentially what's happening is that myself, my friend Zach, who you may have seen at MCM, he was dressed as Squall, possibly his sister Maria, who was dressed as Luna? Is it Luna? Oh, I can't remember. Oh no, because the game's not actually right down there. From Final Fantasy X. and my friend Jason, who you haven't seen yet, but I have talked about quite a fair bit, and possibly my sister. Maria and my sister are like possibilities. Basically, what we've decided is that we're all going to go to Japan for 2 weeks in September. Jason's been quite a fair few times. I think it's because like his best friend's girlfriend lives in Japan or something, so he goes quite a fair amount. And we've all been talking about how much we love Japan and the culture, because we're all anime watchers and really enjoy that kind of like aspect. So we kind of just went, why don't we just go to Japan together for a couple of weeks? So we decided to go for 2 weeks in September, because that's kind of like one of the best times of the year. So that's why EGX is a bit of a, it kind of depends, because EGX is in September. So if we go like beginning of September, I probably will go, because EGX is usually towards the end of September. So, you know, it just kind of depends on when we haven't actually set a proper date yet, simply because it's quite a fair while away. We have got a list of the things that we want to do, and yes, I will be filming the whole 2 weeks, because let's face it, Japan is a beautiful country filled with many geek stuff, so I think it would be quite good if I filmed that as well. So I will be filming that, and as I said, we're going for 2 weeks. I think 1 week we're doing Tokyo, the other week we're doing Kyoto. Is that right? I think so. Yeah, I'll be filming the whole thing. You'll be seeing Jason, Zach, and myself enjoying the Japanese culture and stuff like that. I'm really excited to go, because I've been wanting to go for ages. And I've been saving up some money, so fingers crossed all 3 of us can go next year. Again, if we don't get to go, I'll still go to EGX regardless, because EGX was amazing. Definitely in my top event of this year. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So that's kind of like what Gamer Angel is going to be like next year. Hopefully going to be more series, more videos during the week. I probably will still be uploading every Sunday. But I'll be uploading more in the evening rather than the afternoon, because it kind of gives me a little bit more time to sort some stuff out. So you may, you may get like 2 to 4 videos a week. It kind of depends on what kind of week it is. So yeah, that would be cool. So yeah, still uploading every Sunday. My blog, I will be uploading every Saturday. Yeah. Got at least another 5 events this year, which would be good. I'll be filming that all. Hopefully we'll be going to Japan in September, which I'll be filming that again. Yeah, I think that's pretty much covers it. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me. If this goes out before Christmas, I hope you have a good Christmas. If it goes out after Christmas, I hope you've had a good Christmas. And yeah, I really look forward to 2017, because I really hope it's going to be a better year. I mean, it can't get any worse than this year. I mean, bloody hell. Yeah, let's not go into that. So yeah, let's just look out on 2017 as a positive note, and just pray that all the good things are going to happen, and loads of amazing things are going to happen. We're going to get Breath of the Wild next year. I mean, come on, how bad can it be? Hopefully we'll get the Final Fantasy VII remake as well. Fingers crossed. Although I don't think it's going to be like until 2018. But yeah, thank you very much for enjoying my ramblings, if you did. Yeah. Links to everything, as always, will be in the bio. If you've got any questions, you can contact me on here or by social media, however you want to contact me. I'm always open to suggestions and just chatting about stuff. I mean, like, if you've really enjoyed a game that I've been playing on my channel, feel free to let me know and we can talk about it, because I love talking about this stuff. So, yeah, I will leave you for now. Thank you very much. Thank you actually for making this year pretty good. Definitely starting my YouTube channel was a highlight of my year, so thank you. I know I haven't got many subscribers or very many views, but I'm still quite thankful for what I've got, so thank you very much. And yeah, hopefully you'll join me next year for more gameplay, more screw ups, more vlogs, more ramblings, more geeky stuff, all that stuff. Cool. Alright, thanks very much, and I will see you in 2017. Boom. Oh, I should have gone with the lame joke of, I'll see you next year. Yay. No. Also, I haven't seen Rogue One yet, so shush. Alright, I'll see you guys later.